Here, you don't need any previous knowledge. We explain from 0 to 100, step by step, with training, videos, projects, and games. Part 3. Storing information. In programming, variables are used to store information. You can think of a variable as a labeled box that holds a value inside it. Whenever you want, you can change the value inside this box or use it in your program. In Python, to create a variable, we define a name and assign a value to it using the equals sign age equals 15. Here, a variable named age is defined, which stores the value 15. By printing age, the stored value will be displayed on the screen. You can run the following code to see the result. Age equals 15, print age, defining multiple variables at once. Another interesting feature of Python is that we can define multiple variables simultaneously in a single line. To do this, we write the variable names we want to create on the left side of the equals sign, separated by commas. On the right side, we write the corresponding values for each variable, also separated by commas. Run the following code to see the result. Name, age, city equals Zara, 18. New York print name, print age print city. Here, the value Zara is stored in the variable name. The value 18 is stored in the variable age. The value New York is stored in the variable city. It's your turn. In the first line of code, define a variable named year and store your birth year in it. 2- run the program to print the stored value. Year equals 2008, print year. If we run the code, 2008 will be printed. String in Python, a string is a data type used to store text. Strings are anything enclosed within quotation marks, either single quote or double quote. To store text in a variable, simply put it inside quotation marks and assign it a name. Name equals Ali. Message equals Hi. Welcome. Here, the variable name holds the value Ali, and the variable message stores a sentence. Strings can include letters, numbers, and symbols. Printing text directly, or printing a string variable. In Python, there are two ways to display text. 1. Printing a string directly using print open parenthesis, open quote, hello, world close quote, print close parenthesis, exclamation mark. If we run the code above, it will display hello, world. 2. Printing the value stored in a variable greeting equals hello, world, print greeting. If we run the code above, it will display hello, world. But what's the difference between these two methods? If the text is used only once, we can write it directly inside print. If we want to change its value later or use it multiple times, it's better to store the text in a variable and then print that variable. Updating a variable. Variables are not just for storing the initial value. We can change their value whenever needed. This process is called updating a variable. When we assign a new value to a variable using equals, it replaces the previous value. In other words, a variable always stores the most recently assigned value. Read and run the following code. Score equals 10. Chart initial value of the variable print score. Print the initial value score equals 20. The new value replaces the previous one print score. Number sign, print the new value. Now let's run it. 1020. In this code, we set the initial value of the variable score to 10. Then we updated its value and assigned 20 to it. So, when we print score for the second time, the value 20 will be displayed. It's your turn. The variable name is defined with the initial value unknown. Don't change that line. 2. Update the variable in the third line with your own name and print the new value. Name equals unknown. Print name. Name equals Parham. Print name. Now, let's run the code. Unknown Parham puzzle. Refuel your ship. Something has happened. The spaceship's solar panels have stopped working, and now you need to use a variable to set the exact amount of fuel the ship needs before it starts moving. This means that, in addition to reaching your destination, you must set the spaceship's fuel amount precisely. For every square the ship moves forward, it consumes 1 unit of fuel. You must assign the fuel amount to the variable fuel at the beginning of the game. Use the following commands to guide the spaceship to its destination. Command: Forward description. Moves the spaceship forward by 1 unit. Command: Turn right. Description: turns the spaceship to the right. Command: Turn left. Description: turns the spaceship to the left. Command: Laser attack. Description: fires a laser to destroy the meteor in front of the ship. It's your turn. In this puzzle, we need to move forward 3 times, so we need 3 units of fuel. Set the value of the variable fuel. Fuel equals question mark, forward, forward, forward. End of section 3. Thank you for watching.